Google Executive Chairman Eric Schmidt will travel to North Korea in what is being described as a humanitarian visit. Joining me now is reporter Evan Ramstad from Seoul. Okay, Evan, we were just talking about Kim Jong-un's New Year's address and looking for signs that North Korea could be possibly opening up to the rest of the world. We didn't really see signs in that speech, but could this be the first indication that perhaps North Korea is opening the doors a bit?
Well, I would say that if it was somebody different than Governor Richardson involved. I mean, Governor Richardson has had a connection with North Korea for many, many years. He's been involved in crisis handling with the North Koreans. He and his associate, Tony Namgung, have quite a good relationship with the North Koreans. And so the fact that these two guys are going in with Eric Schmidt is more of a case of them kind of doing the work that they've always done with North Korea, which is just kind of this unofficial second track, shall we say, type of contact that goes on. I'm not sure in that case then it represents any great breakthrough, but on the other hand, it's pretty interesting that they're going to take Eric Schmidt with them.
Okay, do we know exactly what they will be doing and who will they be meeting inside the country on this visit?
No, unfortunately, we don't know any of that. The source who has confirmed this to me is quite familiar with the plans, but they are not providing any of the precise details of the trip, including the exact days that they will go in. It looks like it's going to be in the middle of this month, however, so just a few days away. And there's no word at all who they will be meeting. In the past, when Mr. Richardson, who is also a former UN ambassador and former cabinet member in Democratic administrations in the U.S., when he has gone there, he has met with senior people. The last time he went, though, was in December of 2010. That was right after the Yeonpyeong island attack by North Korea on South Korea. And he was not able to meet with any seniors, North Korean government officials at the time. I mean, he met foreign ministry types and such, but none of the super high members of the regime. So, of course, that's what we're all going to be watching for is, will they come out of North Korea and tell us that they were able to meet with Kim Jong-un?
Okay, but perhaps even more, I mean, you can't really think of a place that's more closed off, especially in terms of internet usage, than North Korea. So what do you think Google's interest, Eric Schmidt's interest in making this trip would be?
Well, I mean, let's be clear, part of it is publicity, right? It's great publicity for Google. They have been advocates of openness, of disclosure, of transparency in business and in governments all around the world. They, of course, have had a very high-profile fight with the government of China. So it is of some value for this guy to go in and make a statement about the importance of technology and the importance of transformation and transparency. And we'll see what message he is able to convey to the North Koreans. On the other hand, of course, the North Koreans, as we saw in the New Year's message that we just spoke about yesterday, were very, very interested in technology, right? And they promote what they call CNC, computer numerical communication, or some kind of thing like this. And so they themselves have their own kind of internal way of promoting technology, although, of course, in their style, which is to try not to communicate with the rest of the world. And so therefore, they close off the internet from their own people.
Yes, and of course we did hear Kim Jong-un just say that North Korea was in the middle of a modern day industrial revolution, I think, as he put it. Thanks very much, Evan. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, so you have this real clash of visions of technology, and, it will just be a very interesting moment to see what somebody like Eric Schmidt can say and do in North Korea.
Yes, it certainly will. Thanks very much, Evan, joining us from Seoul. For more on that story, you can go to WSJ.com. I'm Deborah Kahn. Thanks for watching.